I don't live far from here. When was the last time you've eaten?
I don't remember.
Oh, we'll have to sort that out, won't we? I'm not a bad cook if I say so myself. Come on. Do you want a mushroom omelette?
Yeah, that'd be great.
It's alright. Solid want me to make sure you were well looked after.
I don't know what I would have done without you, Alex. I really don't.
That's alright. You're easy to help.
Look, do you mind if I go freshen up?
Yeah, of course. Second door on the left.
Thank you.
Alright. I knew it. TFT has been working with the government to help develop bioweapons.
Look, there are hospital notes about a patient with suspected Legionnaire's disease. Wasn't there something about that in the news recently? Do you think it's connected?
Maybe.
But why would there be hospital records? Perhaps we should pay their new facility a bit of a visit?
You're really getting into this undercover stuff, aren't you?
Maybe.
More cases of the mysterious virus dubbed yellow snow have been reported. Yellow snow, so called because of the colour and desiccation of the infected crops, has been causing widespread damage to agricultural land across the country. The first cases were reported in Northumberland. Yellow snow has been found in multiple fields, along with isolated hotspots. Severity has varied, but in all cases, crop roots have been damaged, leading to complete defoliation and crop death. There is no information regarding the pathogen causing this damage or the source of the so-called yellow snow. All affected crops are being burnt to prevent further contamination, and this has brought back horrific memories of the 1967 outbreak of foot and mouth. And we understand that the Prime Minister has cut short his holiday in Dorset in order to chair an emergency meeting with regard to this outbreak. Now, he is unavailable for comment at this time, but we are now joined by the Minister for Planning and Environment, David Clipp. Minister, can you tell me what the government are doing with regard to this outbreak of yellow snow?
The government is determined that we keep the countryside open for business. To that end, we have acted quickly to ensure that this so-called yellow snow is contained, and it seems that we have succeeded. I would urge the public, however, to keep calm and would emphasise there is no evidence that yellow snow is detrimental to human health.
Thank you, Minister. We have also had this statement from Elaine Bengen from DEFRA. There is enormous concern over the outbreak in Northumberland. We will be working closely with the government to put whatever restrictions are necessary into place immediately. We have just heard that the UK's Chief Veterinary Officer has requested that a government-funded laboratory carry out checks on its biosecurity. And we now go over to the TFT Biotechnology Laboratories in Leicester, where Susan Battler will bring us up to date.
Speed is of the essence here. We have got to stop this outbreak spreading. First, by stamping it out in the locality where it was first identified, and then seeing if it has spread anywhere else. We are currently looking at the infected plant pathology at the TFT laboratories. We have found that the disease-resistant high-tech crops have not been affected by the virus, and thus we are giving seeds and starter plants to farmers that have been affected by the outbreak whilst this is still under investigation. We can confirm that there has been no breach of security at the TFT laboratories.
We now go over to a local farmer, Mr. Martin Alcock. Mr. Alcock, can you tell me how yellow snow has affected you and your farm?
This has been a real shock, to see everything that you've done and worked for being destroyed. As far as I know, it's only affecting the crops, but I'm keeping a close watch on the animals for any signs of cross-infection.
Thank you, Mr. Alcock. This is a worrying time for the farmers of Britain and for all of us who rely on their produce to feed our families. And there are also concerns that this virus could cross over onto animals and even humans. And we understand that there is further medical investigation taking place on some cases which were originally identified as possibly Legionnaires related, although at this time there is no evidence to link these with yellow snow. We will be keeping a close eye on this story over the next few days. Jill Wrigley, BBC World News.
How are we feeling, Dr. Baxter? Not so well, I would imagine. Well, it's only going to get worse if you don't cooperate. We need to know where you've hidden the evidence. Or we may need to go to a source nearer your heart.
Just don't go to receive.